going to be a long episode. I'm just going to let it be known right now because we have a lot to do. We got to do weekly strategy stuff. We got to manage our staff because we just got a brand new head coach. We got to manage our roster. We got to do all this stuff. We got to do staff moves, all these different things. We got to do all this different stuff, right? Along with our usual bullshit. So, with that being said, just letting y'all know, let's get into it. Right? Alright, so first off, manage staff. We can manage our staff now because we just got 32 available points. Obviously, because of us getting a brand new head coach. So the first thing we're going to do is decrease the multi-week injury, which doesn't matter because that doesn't happen for us anyway. And then we're going to increase our staff modifications, right? So player personnel costs 10% less. Now, I'm assuming I can do both of those here. Safety's offensive line. We don't have enough points. Cool. Can I actually get rid of that? Can I not have that anymore? I want to put it over here. Okay. So I messed up already. Alright, we'll eventually get to it. The one that we need to get to is... Where is it? Is it over on this side? Right here. We need to get to this one right here. The after-school tutoring. That's the one we need to get to first. So that's what we're going to aim for, because we need to get this additional player that we can focus each week. Like I said, brand new head coach in Emmanuel Ortega, right? We were talking to him beforehand, and he stayed around to help with the transition, right, for the draft. This should only be one move, yeah. And he helped, right, with the transition. Will he be our head coach this entire time? Who knows? We'll find out. What I do know, though, is that he's already putting in a brand new scheme, right? So we'll be running a pistol offense. Offense playbook will be just the pistol if I can put just the pistol. I don't know if it will let me. It won't. Okay. 4-3, we're 4-3 cover 3. That's so weird. I just don't. Okay, whatever. There we go, though. That's what we're doing right here. I'm just going to put this offense playbook to Baltimore then, I guess, for right now. Because it has 11 pistol formations. But we will be running the pistol offense, though. And then defensively, yeah, we're running a 4-3. Which I want to take a look here real quick and just see 4-3-5-2 3. Pete Carroll has a 4th nickel formation in this one. Might run Pete Carroll, who's defense. Might run Pete Carroll's defense, actually. Yeah, I think we're going to run Pete Carroll's defense now that I'm looking at this. Because Pete Carroll's defense has a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, we're going to run Pete Carroll's defense. Pete Carroll's defense. Okay. Like I said, this episode is going to be all over the place, and we're just going to be... So just bear with me as we go through it, right? Okay. So, weekly strategy. Let's see if there's anything different here. So, skip. Skip. Good. Good. It's the exact same as last year's. Awesome. Alright, so the players that I want to work on are this. I want to work on PJ as our quarterback. Barno as our defensive end. And yeah, let's work Braxton Jones. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with these 3, actually. This is a cool 3 right here. I'm okay with that. Start training. Start it. Send it. Franchise. Thank you for telling me what mode I'm playing. Madden. I had no idea. Had no idea that this was the mode I was playing. Thank you. Upgrade players. Expect a lot of snarkiness from me as this franchise goes on. Alright, Hercules. Mataafa. Kendall Donnerson. I gotta check some of these guys to make sure positionally which side they're on, like that sort of thing. I gotta finesse that around a little bit. Felipe. Scrambler. And then Timmy Jern. See, he's on the speed rusher side, so I think, yeah, I already got to switch that up because that's not what I want. So left end, I think, is the speed rush side, and then the other side, it should be... let's see here. So these are going to say 66. As you guys saw when I was drafting, though, they were not 66s. I just want that to be known straight off the bat. Okay, so this is... Yep, so he's good. So I got to move Timmy, and I got to move the other guy to the other side. It's right end. Save. I wish there was an easier and quicker way to do this sort of stuff, but I get it. I guess. This is also just me being me. Yeah, Julian Taylor can stay there. Timmy Jernigan was the main one I wanted to move over. Yep, so we're okay here now. Yep, we're fine with that. Yeah, we'll leave that alone now. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna move around down here, but I think I might just leave it right now, actually, to be honest. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go grab some free agents before you advance through. Manage roster. We gotta do our depth chart at some point here. Manage team, manage roster, free agents. There we go. Okay, so we have 75 spots that we can have, right? So with that being said, let's go fill some of these up. Quarterback. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go practice squad eligible. So then these are guys that like straight up probably most likely will be on my practice squad. Like no questions asked. Boom, boom, boom. These are gonna be straight up just squad guys, right? Let's see here. Who do we got? Kenny Brooks, Artavius Pierce, Avery Williams, Benny Lamoy, Nathan Cottrell, Tyreek McAllister from Charleston. Welcome to the squad. Fullback. I mean, we could always bring in like here Xander Horfrath as a guy that we can potentially just have as a. Oh no, never mind. That was a stupid decision. All right, let's see here. This is a big one right here. Actually, is because there's going to be a lot more players here that will be shown now that weren't shown before, right? Player tags, bridge player. None. The fuck does bridge player? Okay. See, because like right here is where it ended. Right? So a lot of these guys down here, I don't think we saw. Jalen Moore, Jalen Camp. Building the team. We basically built the team. There's only one I was gonna do, which was Omar Bayless. Okay. Tight end. Lawrence Cager. Bryson Hopkins. Oh, Thaddeus. Cool. I forgot about Thaddeus. I forgot that Thaddeus Moss was a player for a moment. That's the other thing. Like I said, that's the other thing with some of these. Is like eventually you just like run across someone. You're like, oh shit, I remember that guy. All right, so there's our tackle. A lot of this is just complete guess. Just like, oh, yep, this guy, yep, this guy, yep, this guy. There's not a whole lot of general like, oh, okay, yeah, yes, I've spent years scouting this player. Now it's just like, oh yeah, cool, let's get this guy. You know, this is, like I said, this is for practice squad mainly. Some of these players might see the field depending on how injuries and shit goes, right? But overall, though, William Bradley King. Why is this something familiar too? So, like I said, every now and then I'm gonna have moments where I just pause, right, and I look off very freaking. It's kind of like I'm looking off into space. That's literally just me being like, why does this name sound familiar? Because there's a lot of these guys where, like, yeah, their name just sounds familiar, right? They may not actually, like, be someone that I know. It's just that for some reason the name is connecting somewhere. I like this dude's hair. Welcome to the squad. I like your hair. Welcome to the squad. Alright. One of the things we might do at the very end of this is we might go and look at, I might just go into practice and just kind of fuck around a little bit. You know, just to show, you know, kind of give you guys an idea of what we're doing. With the offense and everything and all the different stuff, because like I said, it is going to be a little bit different than what we've done before. I've ran it before, like 2 Maddens ago, maybe 3 Maddens ago. I've ran this offense before. It was a lot of fun. But Jesus Christ, it's a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like it can easily, very easily, just completely backfire. Like everything's going great one moment, and then the next moment, just nope. Hey, look, Sloop. Ooh, Darion Kendrick, huh? He's not really fast. Chase Delonte from Pure State. I don't even know where that is. He's fast, but he has no acceleration. A little bit of acceleration. I'm gonna go here. Deron Bland. Like I said, a lot of these guys are just kind of, you know, it's trying to just find some guys to fill the roster out. Darius Washington. I don't want to say Darius Washington was a USFL player. Well, we're getting him because I think he's a USFL player. And I watched the USFL this last year and I really enjoyed it. So, alright, there we go. So that should be all the things that we need to do this week, right? We did our practice. We adjusted our staff stuff. We have 65 players on the roster now, right? We managed the roster. Team management is, yeah, Staff moves, yep, we did that. Game, we're not playing the preseason games. So we're going to advance to next week. And let's see what happened. Let's see if we won. We didn't win. No fucking chance. Yeah, see, we didn't win. We lost 42-7, actually. We actually just got boat raced. Franchise staff. Let's take a look here. Okay, so first off, we're just going to go right here. We're going to go defensive talent costs 10 less to start with. Right, and then we'll just slowly work our way down here. Increase the hiring bonus when signing a defense coordinator. Okay. Like I said, Emmanuel Ortega may not be great to start. However, though, he needs a gentle. He needs some backup, right? You need to give him a couple years, right? We can't just say no, right? We got to give him a couple years. Weekly strategy. Which right now, none of that really matters. Why'd they change who was on this list? Barno and Braxton and PJ. There we go. Weird. Don't know why it changed those guys. Don't really like that happened. Maybe it's because we brought in some new players, so it tried to adjust it. I don't know. It's kind of intriguing. PJ finally get his first buff. All right. I'm gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna scrambler still because we are gonna run. A lot of the offense is gonna be zone read stuff and play action stuff. So we do need him being able to be mobile. Now, one of the things that I did notice though is a lot of my line is power line, and in this offense they need to be agile. So we're gonna be spending the first couple upgrades on them working just agile. So it's gonna be rough. However, they're gonna be strong enough to be able to move people around, which is good for us. It doesn't look like there was any injuries. I'm not seeing anything here that says there was any injuries. So, with that being said, we can just move right on to the next week as well. Alright, so we're still 65 out of 75. Right, so we haven't had to adjust anything yet fully. We lost again, but this time it was only 24 to 10. Only 24 to 10 this time. So, we're kind of getting better, I think. Yeah, no, it keeps changing. It keeps changing out Braxton off this. I don't know why it keeps changing out Braxton. Does it not like Braxton? Fatigue +1, fatigue +1. Alright, so two people got fatigued up there. Upgrade players. Alright, so Trayvon Henderson, our backup strong safety, got a nice little boost here. Hybrid. See, it's very odd to me that a cover 3 defensive scheme, right? 4-3, cover 3 defensive scheme. You would want hybrid safeties instead of just zone safeties. Right, like it doesn't really make sense to me. Right, so now we're still at 65 out of 75. It's the final week. So now we should be able to go to our bye, which was the final week of the preseason. And this is where things would get interesting because now we have to fully cut down roster stuff. We gotta cut 12 spots. Beautiful, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna go adjust lineup real quick. Take a look at this to make sure. Alright, let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got to cut 12 players. We got 12 spots on our practice squad. Those numbers add up nicely. So, we lost 44 to 7. Fuck me. Okay. Okay. So, roster. Alright, so, first off, Brian moved to the squad. There's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, see, Tyreek was a guy that we didn't pick up in the draft. Instead, we picked up Devontae Price. However, though, I kind of like the look of him, just from looking at those stats right there. The only thing is, though, is he can't really truck. He can kind of truck a little bit. Devontae Price will go to the squad for right now. We're going to keep Stevie, because Stevie can be a pure power back. That's it. Like, that's all he's going to be is pure power back for Stevie. Bo's fine there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With Omar being the guy that's kind of the last man out, and he's also the slowest guy. Move to squad. That's 3, I think. Thaddeus is moving to the squad. Left tackle. Kellen moving to the squad. Oh. Jatire Carter moving to the squad. Alright, 2, 2, 2, 2. Beautiful, so we're good there. Left end. Alright, Joshua. Joshua, you're moving to the squad. Okay. Right end. Nope, we're good there. D tackle. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have a giant bushy beard on the screen. I hate that. I hate that now. Actually, I just noticed something. We might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Josh Thompson, even though, hold up a second. Okay. His zone is better than Josh. Josh's smile, though, gets him on the squad. At least. Josh's smile gets him on the squad. Alright, so I think Darius Washington goes to squad. Okay, so now I do believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is 11 because we had Dylan Moses. And Moses is going to go to the squad for right now. There we go. What picks do we have? I didn't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7. Alright. Okay. We got a bunch of 6. Got a bunch of 6. I like that. Alright, so there's no upgrades this week. Right? The only thing now we can do is depth chart. So we're going to do a depth chart, and this is where we're going to decide fully who's going where. So PJ's the starter, Franks, and then Perkins is the third. Yep, I'm okay with that. Huntley is going to be our starter. Tolbert, McAllister, Stevie. Good. Bo, Bell, So. I'm okay with that. Drake, Zuber, McCutch. I'm going to go like that because I want Zuber to be... Zoobs is going to be our... Oh, his catching traffic's really not that great, though. Okay, we're gonna go there. McCutcheon's gonna be our third, and I'm gonna go do that right now. So McCutcheon is our slot wide receiver. There, McCutcheon, Woods. There, do it immediately. Okay, Aquo, Bell. So, yep. Okay, Braxton, Bryce. I think Isaiah Prince is the backup. Walker's the backup. Beautiful. Soler, Davis. And then Throckmorton. Preseason, Throckmorton, Davis. Beautiful. Skur there, Bo. Okay. No. No, Bredson's the starter over on that side. Throckmorton. There we go. Okay. I like that. Okay. So now ends. This is the big thing. So the ends are going to be all right ends. Okay. So it's going to be Timmy Jernigan and Sam Roberts as my starting DNs. Where's Sam Roberts? Boom. Okay, apparently they're not going to put Sam Roberts. There we go, Sam Roberts. Okay. The backup is going to be not Timmy, it's going to be Julian Taylor. And then what we're going to do is we'll go, not Barno, but there, we'll go Uzik there as the backup, as the third on both. Woozik. Zurich there. Zurich's there. Boom, boom, there. Oh no, wait, no, hold on a second. Yeah, that's the way I want it. Is Taylor. Taylor, Jim, and then boom, boom, there. D tackles are the two strong boys. So where's the two strong boys? Strong boy 1, strong boy 2, and then a Wuzik in between the two there. And then we go Kindichi there. So now, while this is fresh on our minds, rotational left end. Nope. Alright, so Donnerson's there, and Donnerson's also there. So now I can go like this. Boom. So Barno, Donnerson are going to be our rush ends, with Zurich as the backup to both. Sounds solid to me. And then rotational D tackles is going to be Hercules, Kindichi, and then it's going to be Timmy. Okay. There. Like I said, kind of going all over the place a little bit, but we're making it work. Harper, Jamal, Chiron, yep. Muse, Deman, Harper, Davis, yep. DeMarco, Harper, DeMarco's wearing 52, nice. That's an interesting one. Jamal Davis there. Okay, corners. So, Deronda Bland is going to be not our nickel, Jesus Christ. See, I kind of want to make DeAndre here our nickel because he's the best tackler out of all of them other than Tex. I mean, I could always just make Tex it and just leave it like how it is. We'll do that. We'll leave it how it is, and we're going to have Tex be our guy. So Tex is going to be our slot corner. So slot corner is interesting. That's actually very interesting. No, we're gonna go Tex. We'll go Tex, but then we'll have him be the backup. Very interesting. Oh, I do like the idea of that. But there, Bolden, McKinley, Henderson, Johnson, Henderson, McKinley. Kicker should be Vedvik. Yep. Johnny Townsend. Yep. Returners, didn't even think about. I'm gonna leave those two. And then I'm just going to switch those two so it's the same. Long snap, kickoff specialist, yep. Max Garcia, okay. Third down back is going to be McAllister. Actually, because I'm in pistol, I'm going to go Huntley. Just because I think that's what it would need to be. We're going to go Bo. We're going to go Stevie, then Bo. Slot wide receiver is McCutcheon. We already did that. Rotation D-line. Sub linebackers is Muse, and then Jackson. And then we get Chiron up here, too. So if I go Tanner and Chiron, that's going to be the faster of the two. Right? Tanner and Chiron would be the fastest two sets that I can do. However, though, his zone sucks. His zone is terrible. We're going to leave it there. We're going to go DeMarco for right now. Because DeMarco's tackle is better than those two's too. So no matter what, at least he'll be able to tackle. He'll be able to bring people down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go. That is preseason, man. That is the game breaking. Well, I think that's as good as time as ever to stop right now. Anyway, because I just finished what I was doing. So, maybe I'll be able to play week 1 right now after I figure this shit out. But there's preseason done. Let's see what the new head coach can do.